What's up, guys? This is the Centropreneur live from my bedroom as is usual, coming at you with a top 10 list of top 10 cheap fragrances in my collection. Now, my criteria for this list is being able to find these fragrances online, or I mean, you could probably find them in store for cheap too, but for $40 Canadian or less. So I do have 10 pretty sweet frags here that I'd like to talk about, and no honorable mentions this time. These were 10 cheapies I pulled out of my collection that I could say I saw some positives in. There are other cheap fragrances I am trying to sell, but I'm not going to talk about them. I don't recommend them to anybody. Alright, now let's get into the top 10, guys. Number 10 fragrance, this is actually a heavier hitter in my opinion, but it's one that I can't do. I have a hard time parting with it because nobody seems to want to buy it. And you know what, if my friends are looking for something, they do like it. And anyway, guys, not number 10, we've got Lacoste Pour Homme. This is one that I bought off of somebody else's recommendation. Blind buy. Didn't go so good. Oh well. Like I mentioned in my fragrances that let me down video, I just can't do plum. This one's got a sweet plum in it. So, needless to say, it and I are not on the best of terms. Number 9, guys, is an ultra cheapie. It's pretty good, in my opinion. I don't hear it talked about a whole lot. I don't know. Number 9 is Cuba Blue. It's a synthetic blue aquatic sort of fragrance. It's by no means nothing special. But for $3 I think I paid for this 50 ml cigar looking thing, I think that's a pretty good deal, man. Even if you just wear it as like a gym scent or whatever, I think it's pretty good. Right, guys, that was Cuba Blue at number 9. Oh, number 8, we're gonna have to reach here. Number 8 is a classic. It is my go-to gym scent right now. I'm using it for a gym scent because I have a better option, which is also in this list. Number 8, guys, is Davidoff Cool Water. It's really good. It's probably better than the grade I gave it at 8. It smells pretty good. Sort of clone of like Green Irish Tweed and Shea Bond, except where Green Irish Tweed smells green, I think this smells blue. But it's the same fresh, clean vibe. Guys, Davidoff Cool Water, number 8. Right, guys, number 7. This one could easily be much higher on this list, given the scent and the price. The reason I decided to put it at 7 was because it is a clone of something that is already cheap. Well, it's not cheap, it's just you can find it for a very good price. This one is another one from Cuba, and it's Cuba Gold. This one's a clone of Le Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier, guys, and it's a pretty good clone, honestly. It lasts about 2 or 3 hours on my skin. Projection is not great, but if you're like me and too cheap to spend the money on a fragrance like Le Male, where you're kind of just on, I think Cuba Gold is actually a really good option, guys. Number 6 over here. What do we have here? Oh boy, got some treats here. Number 6, this is actually really low for this fragrance, but it's the only spot that made sense to me, and that is Rochas Man by Rochas, the butt plug. It's close. It's close to New Harlem by Bond number 9. But it's lighter. It's not as syrupy as New Harlem is. It takes more of a cappuccino vibe, a lavender and cappuccino vibe, as opposed to New Harlem's breakfast syrup kind of vibe. This one though, it's very sexy, it lasts. If you only got 30 bucks and you want a date scent, hard to go wrong with Rochas Man, guys. Number 5. Again, this is another one that could be much higher on this list, but it's not. At number 5, guys, we've got one of my spring favorites, Nuit by Armaf. This is the scent I was referring to when I talked about Cool Water. This is a better clone of Green Irish Tweed and Shea Bond, in my opinion. It's fantastic, but the reason it is only at number 5 is A, I think very highly of the coming 4 fragrances, and B, it is a clone. I feel weird putting a clone up this high, and my favorite clone hasn't been mentioned yet, so anyway, guys, that was Nuit at number 5. For number 4, my cheap scents is the king of cheap scents, and that is Nautica Voyage. Everything you could want in aquatic for 20 bucks. I mean, that's pretty sweet, eh? This one's been talked about forever, guys. This is one of the few that lived up to the hype for me. It's the most hyped cheap fragrance of all time, I think. And it's just an amazing aquatic. A little synthetic, but what do you expect? You paid 20 bucks. It's very good, guys. Nautica Voyage at number 4. My number 3 could easily be number 1, but the issue with it is that I find it's not versatile at all, and there are very select few times throughout the year that you can actually wear this one and feel right about it. Number 3, guys, Burberry's London. Cinnamon and tobacco. It smells like damp leaves on a fall day. Like I said, the versatility is highly lacking. The only times I can see myself wearing it are fall and winter holidays, so like Christmas and Thanksgiving, birthdays, or just around the Christmas and Thanksgiving times. That's the only reason that this scent isn't number 1, because if it was a little more versatile, I would put it at number 1. The scent is that good, in my opinion. I'd be willing to pay much more for it, and I did, but you can find it for a very good price. Alright, guys, number 2, top 2, Unreal. This is my favorite clone. I talk about it probably more than it deserves, but I love it so much, and it's Al-Rehab's Silver. Beautiful clone of Silver Mtn Water, guys. Amazing. I cannot justify paying the price for Silver Mtn Water. I get better longevity out of this. The scent is almost identical, in my opinion. If you like Silver Mtn Water, check this one out, guys. And that's Al-Rehab Silver at number 2. Number 1, my personal favorite cheapie. This is one that was, I don't know if it's ever gotten a whole lot of attention. Maybe that's just because everybody knows about it. But it's a very sweet fragrance, and besides Burberry London, it's probably my favorite on this list, but it is very close behind London. Anyway, guys, it is by Jacques-Yves Sistelle. I don't know the name, Jacques-Yves Sistelle or whatever. It's Thallium. Thallium is beautiful, guys. It's so sweet. It smells like just sweet blueness. There's lots of fruity notes, and I get like a thick, sweet, syrupy fruit sort of scent. Fantastic. It lasts on me at least 8 hours. Myself and some of my friends, one of my friends have had amazing reactions off of this one. If that concerns you, that's another reason to put this one up there, is you can get those really ridiculous reactions, not quite La Nuit de l'Homme reactions. Thallium is fantastic. It's a great date scent. It's a great club scent. It's a great going out scent. I think you could wear it casually, but I never have because there are much better options. But it's my second favorite smell on this list, next to Burberry London, and in my opinion, it is infinitely more versatile. Because I can see myself wearing that year-round for those occasions that I just mentioned. Guys, that's been my top 10. You can't go wrong with any of these for the price, in my opinion. Especially the Cubas, they're like $3, come on. There's no excuse not to smell good when you've got like Cuba Gold, right? Guys, that was my list. Let me know down below if there's any other cheapies that you really appreciate and you think I should bring up or bring to my attention. I'm not huge into the majority of cheapies I've smelled, but there are some, like these here, that I do think are really great and undervalued. Guys, this has been the Centrepreneur live from the bedroom. If you like this, please subscribe for more content, new stuff coming out all the time. As I have a lot of fun turning out these videos, and also, I forgot to mention, let me know in the comments if there's any other subjects you'd like me to touch on, say another list, fragrances you'd like me to review, things you'd like to bring to my attention. I read them all, I reply to them all, and all you guys that are sending in like names of fragrances to check out, they are going on my sample list, and I will get to them as soon as I have the time to place another order, or have the budget, is more likely. Alright guys, this has been Jeremy, the Centrepreneur. Have a great day, man. Happy spring!